What is up, guys? This is Freddy from GameHut, and today we are back with a new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So today we are talking about Kabam and how much the game has changed over the years, and really it's not really been a positive change. To give you guys a sneak peek on what we're going to talk about. As you guys can see in the background, we're going to be talking about the maintenance and really just all the bullshit that Kabam's made us put up with over the years. And honestly, this is going to be mostly a rant than anything. So if you guys decide to click off the video, I appreciate you guys for clicking on the video nonetheless. I'll probably have some other gameplay in the background. It's probably not going to be Contest of Champions. It'll probably be Halo or Destiny, the beta, which is really good. Just side note, the PC beta will be on late August, I believe. So if you're a PC gamer or just missed out on the Xbox and PlayStation beta, then I do recommend you guys to just wait for the PC version, which I'll be part of as well. I invite you guys to check it out because the beta was pretty fun. That aside, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. What we're talking about is just Kabam and how much the game has changed and the bad things that Kabam has done. So just to bring up the first point of what you guys are looking at, and that's the maintenances. Just maintenances after maintenances, and honestly it's become so normal for Kabam to do emergency maintenance, from the Android login issue, the emergency maintenance that they have, the server shutdowns, and then the regular maintenances that they always have. And it seems like they do it so often. These scheduled maintenances that they have every so often, it's so frequent that honestly it's become something normal. It's become something that Kabam just does, and we just kind of got used to it. Whereas back then the maintenances weren't as often, at least from my memory, right? It's been a long time. A year ago, Kabam didn't really have as many server maintenances. They really didn't. They fixed everything on the updates, and then anything they really had to fix was just in the upcoming update. So they really didn't have much uses for server maintenances. Whereas now it's just every so often. And even back then, whenever they did have a schedule, they gave us a heads up, and then they would keep to that schedule, and then whenever it come up, it'd come up and it wouldn't kind of resurface. Whereas now, I mean, look at this. The real maintenance shouldn't even start until later, but it already started. So I mean, who knows? Maybe this is they just got the timing off wrong, or this is an extra maintenance and they'll still have the other maintenance later. So I don't know. And I mean, it's so bad because things like this make us praise Kabam for doing things that they should be already doing. I mean, whenever we get a good offer, whenever we get a decent offer that doesn't try to milk us for bullshit, for a stick and a rock, everyone's happy. Everyone says, oh, Kabam gave us a great offer, woohoo. Same thing goes whenever they put up an update and we don't find something within a week. Everyone is so happy. Everyone says, oh, woohoo, Kabam did a great job in not screwing up this time, which isn't the way we should think. I mean, Kabam shouldn't be screwing up in the first place in terms of their updates and their frequent bugs. This is something that they shouldn't be having, and yet we praise them for just doing their jobs, which isn't the way it should be. I mean, we should be praising them for doing a great job and giving us great content. But now it's not really just praising them for giving us great content, it's praising them for giving us average content. I don't know if I'm wording that right, but you guys get the point. We're praising them for doing mediocre job or an average job when we should be praising them for doing a great job, because what we get is crap from Kabam in terms of the bugs and the fixes, which honestly the bug fixes are what they call patch notes, which is very appropriate because what we get are not fixes, what we get are patches. So the evade bug being one of the most prominent examples of this, we don't get fixes. They kind of just cover it, they kind of patch it. They patch over it for a bit until it resurfaces, and then they say, oh, okay, we'll fix it next time. we'll put in another patch for it, and then it will just hide for a week and then resurface. Someone from the forums will post a video of them getting screwed over from the evade bug. Then the evade bug surfaces again, and it's just something that's a rinse and repeat thing for Kabam. And you know, things like this weren't normal back in the day, and that's something that any Marvel Contest of Champions player who played the game back in the day from 2 years ago or a year ago can tell you. You know, before patch 12.0, crap like this wasn't normal. Sure, we had a few bugs here and there, but again, they would get fixed, and a lot of stuff, you know, nowadays we get bugs everywhere, left and right. We get new bugs everywhere, bugs that shouldn't be in the game, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad to see the game become what it's become today. You know, and another thing is that Kabam does, you know, it tries to make drastic changes without, you know, substitutions, or, you know, and they do this thinking that the community won't come after them. They do silent nerfs. They do like they did with Captain America and his blocking. You know, they try to do big changes that really are, you know, it's not something they should be doing. You know, for them to succeed, especially in a mobile game that relies on people, you know, a developer in a mobile game, a developer really has to be connected with their community. It's not like a console game or a PC game or something like that, because whenever console game developers make a game, it kind of has to be fixed right away, because they can't just update the disc. They can't update. They can put in other updates, but in terms of like the base gameplay, so if you program the game to have an evade or a thrust mechanic, you can't just say, okay, we'll update it and remove that because it's being too overpowered, right? You can't really change things. You can update skins, you can update maps, you can update things like that, but you can't really change the core mechanics of the game, whereas a mobile game can. And you know, Kabam used to do a better job with this. One of the biggest things back, the two biggest things back in the day that Marvel Contest of Champions had was perfect block and willpower, which willpower got nerfed, which was great in my opinion. I know a lot of people hated it. I never got the chance to use it because at the time I wasn't as educated in terms of mastery. I'm still not educated in masteries. I still have a hard time with my masteries. But I hated willpower because, you know, just a crazy regen. But perfect block is what we're really gonna focus on. Perfect block was removed, and a lot of people were getting crazy and getting mad over it. And this was before, at the time of the perfect block removal, I was very early into the game. Well, not really early, but I wasn't as focused into the game. I had been playing the game for a while, but it wasn't, you know, I still hadn't had, you know, synergies down. I still didn't understand all that crap. But perfect block was removed, and then that's whenever parry and dexterity were introduced, right? So you couldn't evade, you couldn't block and just take 0 damage anymore. But what you could do was evade specials, evade, you know, hits from champions and still take 0 damage. The only difference is that now you have to do something that requires skill in term, you know, versus back then where you just hold the block button and you take 0 damage, which is something that was good, right? In my opinion, that was good. Whereas now they're trying to do stuff like whenever they took off, whenever they had the whole crap with the parry blocking crap where you would parry but you take a crap ton of damage, you know, stuff like that. It's like you take things away without substituting something else, stuff like that. It's that Kabam is making drastic changes without substituting, and then thinking that the community won't, you know, have a backlash, which is, you know, naive to think. But hey, I mean, Kabam has really changed over the years. And again, it's so sad that a game from a year ago is better than the game now. It's really sad to see, because I mean, at the end of the day, Kabam's a business. Kabam, you know, it's a business, and you know, you can argue that Marvel Contest of Champions, yeah, Kabam has other games, but you know, you can argue that Marvel Contest of Champions is their biggest game or biggest title. And in order for them to progress their business, they have to progress the game in a positive direction. And what we see is really just a drastic, you know, decrease into the quality of the content that we get. which isn't good at all. Again, I know there's a lot of people in the comments that might say that, you know, maybe you should just stop playing the game. If you have so many problems with it, just stop playing the game. And look, I enjoy the game. I really do enjoy the game. And I critique the game because of that reason. I critique because I do care about the game. And this isn't just, you know, exclusively for Marvel Contest of Champions. I love Halo. I love the franchise. It's what got me into gaming, like hardcore gaming. That's what got me into it. I had my NES and Nintendo 64 from back then, but what really got me into gaming was Halo, in terms of shooters and, you know, really playing competitively, or trying to play competitively, because I still kind of suck. But yeah, I mean, Halo, you know, for an example, and this is just on the side, right? Bungie made a game, an amazing game, and every Halo, you know, and people still argue that Halo 2 was crap. In terms of the games that we have now, in total, I don't think it's the worst anymore. We have had Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians, which, I mean, you know, in all fairness, was made from 343, but it carries Halo in the title, so it just, that alone, it makes it, it puts it up at a pedestal that it needs to. It puts it up at a standard that it needs to keep. So whenever we got Halo 4, it wasn't great, you know, all things considered, it wasn't as bad as what was to follow, which was Halo 5 Guardians, which I will make a video on soon enough. I just got to get everything down, because those videos are a little bit more difficult to make than the Contest of Champions videos that I'm making. But yeah, Halo 5 Guardians was complete crap in terms of the games, in terms of like Halo games. And I've always said it, Halo 5 was shit, and I'm just expecting the worst in terms of what Halo 6 might bring. I'm hoping that they bring something good, but I won't be surprised if they're doing something bad, which is the same thing here with Kabam. It's like, I want them to do good, I want Kabam to improve and give us better stuff, but I'm not gonna be surprised if they give us crap, because that's what they've been doing for a long time. Which is really bad way to think, but at the end of the day, this is the name that Kabam has made for themselves. They've been notorious for just bullshitting us. They've been notorious for giving us bullshit answers, whether it be on the forums via Kabam Mike or Adora or Kabam Wolf, whether it's being them or opening up a ticket and writing up a complaint or something for the customer service, which they give you more bullshit answers, which is, I mean, you know, again, it's just something that I don't like, the way the game is, you know, being directed. And, you know, I can only speak on my opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. You know, in my opinion, Kabam is going into a bad direction, and I really hope that they do change the direction they're taking the game, because I enjoy the game. I would love to see Kabam take Marvel Contest of Champions, you know, 10 years from now, become maybe, you know, the biggest mobile game, which is a stretch because of what Kabam is now. But I mean, who knows? I'd really love to see Marvel Contest of Champions prosper and become a better game, but the state that we're in now, it's just so bad. It's just so bad. The fact that Marvel Contest of Champions is still, you know, alive surprises me sometimes, because of so much bullshit we have to deal with. But again, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Comment down below if you guys agree with anything that I said, or if you guys think I'm just talking out of my ass, which is most likely the case. But you guys, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. That being said, guys, I'm gonna close the video because it's getting way too fucking long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video one way or the other. If you guys stuck around till the end, my next video might not be a Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm trying out new types of videos, because I don't really want to put all my eggs in one basket, but at the end of the day, we'll see where it goes. But if you guys did get to this part of the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below your thoughts, please. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So other than that, guys, thank you for clicking on the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.